Good morning and hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another session of Meditations with Marigny. It is Monday, March the 30th, and I don't know whether or not there are 31 days in this month or not. I'm not that fluid in keeping up with the days of the month, but I think tomorrow is the first. So I'm just going to say, welcome to the end of March 2026. We made it, y'all. So, let me turn that down so y'all don't get that. I've learned a lot of things from doing the videos over this past year. Little things like I might have had the air blowing or the heat on, and you guys would be able to hear that in the video. Because I do go back and listen to my own content. Oftentimes I feel that God is ministering to me through what he's saying that someone else will glean something from. So this morning, I just wanted to come on and greet you guys, have a little word for you because I've been a little silent. You guys know that we are in the Lent season, and I just really feel like God has been speaking over these past couple of weeks, and he's really been refining some things within me, and within the people that I'm around, and just kind of clarifying some relationships and showing me some different components, some of them good and some of them not so good. Um, Putting some things in place, as you kind of move throughout life and you age, you tend to start looking at relationships and what they mean to you a little bit differently than you may have when you were younger. And I'm saying that because I'm looking at the refinement of relationships that are going to be beneficial as I move into what I consider kind of this second and third phase of my life. And I was thinking about the refiner's fire. I don't know why that word has kind of just keep coming up in my spirit. Sorry, guys, the pollen here is so bad. My throat is really dry. But the refiner's fire. Many people don't want to go through a fire. They don't want to go through the process of being great, but they want to be great. And one of the things that God has been showing me lately is that there is a cost to pay to be refined and to be one of the finest. I've never been in a Tiffany store. Never, not one time. Never been in the Tiffany and Company store. But I see their product. I see several of my friends have pieces from their collection. And in my seeing what that company offers, it takes a different type person to shop there to be able to afford their product and to even desire to want to wear it. Now, in this day and time, one of the things that I have noticed is that, especially with social media being a platform for many people to make their money, it has propelled people who normally would not have that financial component into a place where they can have access to those things. However, if you don't understand the value of that product, you will still treat it as though it was something that was not valued. And when I think about that part, going back to the refiner's fire, when you skip over the steps of life processes, oftentimes, let's just say if you go from step 2 to step 8, if you didn't get those character building components, if you did not get those pieces that will make you better with your tenacity to be able to withstand things, if you did not get the components that help you to grow and develop and see your errors of life and mistakes and be able to then look back and say, I grew from that moment, you will then repeat those errors when you get to stage 8. And people will look at you and they will say, hey, I thought that, this person was beyond this, or I thought this person had resolved this. But the truth of the matter is they didn't go through the refiner's fire to get to that place. They skipped the steps. And so when you skip those steps in life, it will then propel you to have to go back and repeat them oftentimes. Or if you have gone through those steps and you are at stage 8 and God is getting ready to take you to stage 9, there is going to be another process that you will have to go through. And I'm just sharing that with you so that you all will not get discouraged along your journey. Stay focused on what you know that God has called you to do. Stay focused on what you know that God is petitioning you to change. And then be open for whatever it is that God is going to do in your life and how He's going to do it. I think for me, one of the biggest growth patterns for me, and I'm so proud of myself in this area, because sometimes I beat myself up about the things that I have not done, but when I look at the things that I have done, I've accomplished a lot. I have grown a lot. I have developed a lot. And I mean, I see some people that are my age and I'm like, man, you still acting the same way you were acting when we were in high school. Like this, you still 15, you still 16, you still 17 years old versus you being a mature person. And so I'm saying that to you because I am embracing some of the things that God is sending me through, because I know that those things are going to propel me into the place to walk alongside my husband and to understand when you understand what God has called you to do, you will embrace it differently, because you will then know that this is all for my good. There is a song that Dottie Peoples put out years ago, and it's called For My Good. And that song, every now and then I pull it back out and I listen to it, because that song represents everything that God is doing in our life, sometimes even when we can't understand and we can't see it. But I know that all things are working together for my good. And so this morning, I just wanted to come on and encourage you that if you are in the refiner's fire, if you are going through something right now that you feel is very uncomfortable and you really can't understand why it is happening to you, understand that all things are working together for your good according to those that are called according to His word. And so I want you to be encouraged this morning. Know that God is with you. Know that the refiner's fire is not a bad place to be, but He's just developing you and preparing you for where you're getting ready to go. If you like my video, I'd love for you to click like. I'd love for you to share it with a friend. And I would love for you to jump in the comments and give me some feedback, and I'd be happy to answer later. Have an awesome day, y'all. Bye.